Hi, I'm Michael Barasch, managing partner of Barasch McGarry. I'm here with my partner Lee London, who runs our Victim Compensation Fund practice. And Lee, we've received some questions that I think would be appropriate for us to answer in this video. The first being, if I got certified for 2 or more types of skin cancer, am I eligible for an award for each type of cancer?
You know, Michael, that is a great question because with skin cancer, there are 3 major types with the fund. It is melanoma, which is the most severe, basal cell, and squamous cell skin cancers. These 3 different skin cancers can be certified all on their own as 3 different diagnosed conditions. But if you were certified for basal cell skin cancer in 2006, and then you get a reoccurrence of that skin cancer in 2010, the Victim Compensation Fund and the World Trade Center Health Program will not certify you for 2 different conditions. They will certify you for the one, but it adds and shows the severity of your claim to the fund.
And the job of your attorney should be to get you the maximum amount per each illness. So you want to make sure you're getting $90,000 for your, not melanoma, but for your basal cell or your squamous cell cancer. On the other hand, melanomas are life-threatening, and that is why the awards from the Victim Compensation Fund are considerably higher.
And one thing I just wanted to add is that you never waive your future legal rights. So if you move forward on a Victim Compensation Fund claim and you get an award for your asthma, and then you get diagnosed with skin cancer 5 years later, we can amend your claim for an increased award. One of the major reasons why Michael went to DC and lobbied to get this fund extended until 2090 was for that reason alone. Because many cancers are starting to develop now, and you can always go back and amend your claim.
Right. It's just unlike a regular lawsuit. When I settle a personal injury case, the plaintiff can't come back to court 3 years later if he needs additional surgery. With the Victim Compensation Fund, you can. Now, one last question about the skin cancer. If someone gets a $90,000 award for basal and squamous, and then develops a melanoma, can they get an additional award?
Yes, 100%. If they were just diagnosed with melanoma, we can amend their claim because, as I stated before, melanoma is the most severe type of skin cancer, and the Victim Compensation Fund realizes that and compensates for that.
Right, usually in the sum of $250,000 just for the melanoma.
It is so important to get a full body skin exam.
Thank you.
Every year, you must get one. With COVID and with the 9/11 community being the most vulnerable, many people have missed skin exams, and that's why we're here today, to make sure that you go and you take care of yourself, to make sure that you are covered moving forward.
Especially if you have already been diagnosed with one of these skin cancers, do not put off your annual exam, please. Another question we've got is from someone who says, I have no children or a surviving spouse. Can I still have a death benefit if I die from a 9/11 illness?
That is a great question, and yes, the answer is we want to make sure that everybody, healthy or sick, completes a will. Having a will is so important right now. Now that the Victim Compensation Fund has been extended till 2090 to outlive us all, we want to make sure that everybody, every client that we have, has a will in place, because God forbid anything happens, you know exactly how your family will be taken care of, and that yes, there is a death benefit available if you don't have a will or if you do have a will.
But if you don't have a will, the money is going to go to whoever the judge thinks should get it, and it may not be who you want to receive the sum. So please, take advantage of our firm's offer. We do free wills for our clients, but you don't have to use us. Just go to anybody, get a will and a healthcare proxy. One more question. If you receive a monetary award for a certified condition and later you pass away from that condition, is your family entitled to a death benefit?
Well, of course. So, and that is the one misconception that many individuals have, that if they received an award while they were alive, that their family is not entitled to any compensation. God forbid they pass away from that World Trade Center physical condition. The answer is yes. You can get an award while you were alive, and your family and your estate can get an award as a death benefit. God forbid anything happens to you.
Right. Also, I want to say those buildings at the World Trade Center were on fire for 99 days. The Pentagon was on fire until November. Shanksville was on fire for weeks. Any of the first responders, any of the people in the area were exposed to jet fuel and toxins. And that's why we're seeing so many aggressive cancers. So you, as Lee earlier said, you'd never waive your future legal rights, and God forbid you die of a 9/11 cancer or a respiratory illness, your family is entitled to make a claim. Thank you very much.